Hello, welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Line server. Today, I think I'll just cast the one game. We are in... Well, we're almost in the middle of ladder week now. And Zock is second, I believe, at the minute. This guy is first. It's based on wins. So you just gotta get out there and spam the shit out of ladder if you want to win. Zock has like an 80% win rate, I think, and he's got like plus 8 points or something. I'll link the leaderboards in the description. Architect put together a nice page for it. So, Patrick versus Zock. Normal build order. Give 4 P-gens and he gets 2 factories. Patrick doing a different one where he makes a couple of P-gens, walks to the hydro, builds a couple of factories with his engineers. You can see ridiculous amounts of reclaim orders. Senji's going to... That's taking a pretty circuitous route around the place. Second land for both players, third air. And we got a lab from Zock, looking to kill the engineer expanding to the right. This guy's actually going to the Hydra, he's not going to the Mexes. That's kind of interesting. Wasn't really expecting that. Oh, he did see him. You can see he's now moving the scout in to keep him in range of the radar. And he's going to take him down pretty easily. Too little too late on the micro. Patrick, a bit ahead, he already has the second hydro. Zock is... maybe he's slow on that, let's see. Let's see if Patrick will use this power. Looks like he will. You have so many mexes on this map, you need a lot of power. Fast. He's gonna waste a bit, but that's no biggie. Zock working a very fine balance. Not building any T1 pigeons at the minute. Just making the hydras. They are far more efficient than pigeons. So don't skip out on them. Nice raid with this mantis. This guy gets cut out, kills a raider, and not much else. This guy lurking. Yeah, if you look at expansion, Patrick slower to this position. There's already mexes taken here for Zock. And these are similarly timed. But Patrick has a few extra at the back, so a bit faster for Zock, I'd say overall. This is a nice raid. He should be able to kill a couple mexes, maybe not all 4. These are our mantis already here and more on the way. And he's gonna move in deeper. He's not actually killed any of these mexes yet. And he probably won't by the looks of it. There's a similar raid from Zock. And he's gonna try and run past Patrick also. Yeah, so we just kind of left mass here. And these mexes are gonna regen. They're all injured. Similar story here, just some mass left and some units forced to retreat instead of attack. Which has some value. I mean, if you're pulling 4 mantis back, chasing a 6 HP mantis, that's not great for Patrick. Mantis do 6 damage per shot, I'm pretty sure. T2 land started for Zock. If we look at his eco, look at this balance. This is what you want to see. He's just hovering at like 2, 5, 10 mass, around 2k power. Doesn't really get much better than that. Not stalling either. Petrick staying safer with his power, but again, real nice mass balance. Getting some reclaim over here and here. There's a lot in this, and there's also some here you want to get to boost yourself. Looks like the plateau on the right is going to be won by Petrick. Zock has the one on the left pretty secure right now. They have similar unit numbers, so we're just waiting for the T2 stage before you see any big pushes. It's always a good place to raid because of the reclaim field that's here. There's going to be NGs that are very much worth killing and a lot closer to you and less defended, more likely, than this base. So he cleans up the NGs, denying reclaim. Leaves a bit extra, but I think it's worth it. PD goes down in mid. Zock has another reclaim field here for him to grab. T2 NGs are coming out. P-Gen is ahead of Petrick's. In terms of eco, 2 mechs upgrading, 4 already completed, whereas Zock has 1 upgrading, 5 completed, so really even. Actually, Zock has 2 upgrading right now. Both ACs now in mid. As Zock tries to take the mechs as they're there. We got rhinos out. Few T2 support factories, and we're probably going to see a switch to T3 pretty quickly though. Neither player is able to really get past the other. They all have good radar coverage. If you look, Whiteheart, you can see absolutely everything. So can Zock. Actually has a T2 radar, of course. Zock and his T2 radars. Gun upgrade is coming now. And these rhinos on the left are doing really well. No ICU to contest them, just some mantis. T3 land 56% done, and 52 for Zock. Doesn't quite have enough power. He's pausing his T3 land upgrade to get the gun finished, then he's going to continue. Corsairs as well for Petrick. So it's a classic Badlands game. It's hard to actually do damage at this stage without a big commitment. So we're just kind of holding each other. They're happy that the position is basically even. I'm interested to see how Petrick is going to use these Corsairs, or will he just... Maybe they were just intended for use against the rhinos. He has lost 2 though. Not really worth it. Reclaim field in mid continues to build. Reclaim field here is being grabbed by Zock. And there's even some Corsairs mixed in. You definitely want to get them. I wonder if Zock deliberately clicked on that Corsair. So it didn't seem like the... maybe not. Loyalists should be able to kill everything here. Actually, his PD won't go up. T2 support factory should be killed. It's definitely worth killing. And we actually have a drop of a loyalist at the back as well. Seems a bit bit useless if he's already killing everything there, already has loyalists in that position. He's now losing his left flank. Bit of an air fight, but he should take this air fight right now. There he goes, because it will suck in the inties into his flax. You can see them getting quite a few kills between them and allows them to win air. The loyalist runner on the back, where there's T2 mechs, is a lot of them. He can actually kill all of these right now. Maybe even get back to these ones, some of which are upgrading, some of which are already completed. But he's gonna have to, as quick as he can, reclaim this position. There's a lot of mass here. T2 Rex, some loyalist Rex, and here we have some feeding. Zock gets to get some vet on his ACU, and actually these mexes didn't go down, unfortunately. Maybe does Whiteheart have vision of those? Well, just the one. Couldn't actually see this one. Hadn't scouted. And Zock cleans him up with his own loyalists. Oh, it didn't land. He went too deep. He has killed the plateau up here. That's pretty nice. If he can take it for himself, that would be even better. But as it is now, there's no build power up here, so Zock will have to invest some more APM to actually get it back. If you look at the reclaim, see there's a bit here, some T2 Rex, not a huge amount. These T3 Rex would have to be manually reclaimed, really, to actually grab them, because the trees are in the way. Patrick doing a good job reclaiming all of this, which is a lot more significant than what Patrick left on Zock's side. You have to say Zock also seemed to have done more damage. Well, perhaps not, considering these T2 mechs that went down. This one actually survived. This one was a T2 and died. So what's the plan now? More drops. Loyalist's gonna be in behind, so you really can't afford to upgrade these back mexes really until you have a certain amount of anti-air here or good air control that you can actually deny these T2 drops. Zock didn't order his transport back after unloading, so he's gonna lose it. That's a bit sloppy. Now we just ramp up production, ramp up the eco. Big force of loyalists for both players. Zock is target firing while Patrick is standing a lot of his units out of range. Zock gets a few free kills there, actually. That's pretty solid for Zock. Just needs to get these engineers up to start reclaiming. Doesn't want to keep committing though. He's gonna lose this entire force if he... Yeah, it was going so well. But I think he still had the attack order on some of these loyalists, so they got a bit ahead of him. And now he's actually opened up this right flank. Zock's gonna have to send more reinforcements. Don't know if Patrick realizes. It's hard to tell how many of these are loyalists. More fighting, Zock with the better numbers. T2 PDs trying to go up. They're not super effective versus loyalists. Thanks to the speed, they can just get in close and kill those PDs pretty quick. Again, more numbers for Zock on the left. Will he take advantage on the right? We have 12 loyalists, 15 for Petrick. That's pretty close. So much mass left here. Probably not worth it for Zock. Now air comes in. There's no flax. Is there any flak at all on the field for Petrick? No. 9 for Zock. He has his pretty well spread out. You can see he recognizes how vulnerable this flank is, how far away from his production it is, so he's gonna just focus on this side of his base, upgrade those mexes and make sure he can defend them, and cap the ones that are in his base. He's actually making a T3 mex, it's almost halfway. Meanwhile, using air scouts, which are extremely cheap, especially at this stage of the game. So he's gonna have total vision. Stealth is not gonna be any issue if we did see it being used by Petrick. And it's a close air fight, I think. Oh, the flax underneath are gonna cost Zock dearly. I think he would have won it minus these flags. Now we have these loyalists. They got into a very tight group there, but Zock now wants to run away. Probably best not to fight in this position. Feels like a... Oh, he is doing really well. You see him getting those loyalists. Just 2 loyalists in very close. They go down quickly, and the rest of the loyalists were not affected. Petrick's whole army was stunned there for a second. That's plenty of free damage for him. Just an insane mass field. Zock really... yes, you see, he's dropping NGs in. Really needs to get as much of this as possible. He can't afford to take this fight and then lose all the reclaim. He has Corsairs on standby. There's a T3P gen here, which is not shielded. It's pretty vulnerable. So I mean 6 Corsairs would take this down. We have no T3 mechs from Petrick. Zock gets there first. Second T3 mechs coming up, and he's making a monkey, and it's going pretty damn quick. It's another fight that's very close. More reclaim being left in this position. I'm pretty disappointed Petrick is not getting more of this. I guess it's getting some from the right. He could be getting attack move here and get most of this mass. He could have a lot of it already. I see Corsairs for Petrick moving around. There's so much to do right now. Zock just continues to contest his position, deny as much reclaim, steal as much of it for himself as he can, but the danger is that he just keeps leaving more reclaim, and that is happening. So he's really hoping that this Monkey Lord can get here before Petrick sees it and reacts. And he knows there's a monkey now. Tech 3 air upgrade started. Oh, his monkey is actually almost done. I didn't actually notice the message in chat, but he actually has his own Monkey Lord, and now he has just an insane amount of mass, which he's grabbing really quickly now. Loyalists, if they can get close, it's gonna be... If he can get some stuns in, then he can do just a massive amount of damage to the spider. Patrick's spider is done. It looks bad for Zock right now, to be honest. Except for, well, these two T3 mexes he has in his back pocket. Third one halfway. He is unfortunately going to be killing a lot of reclaim as he walks over it. You can see it disappearing. So the aim of the game is farm vet. I don't think he can take this fight. He has far fewer loyalists. There's even bricks in here now. So time to run away. Pulling forces away so Petrick can't just do an all-in push with this Monkey Lord. Just trying to make sure that he can't put everything together and just move forward, because I think he does have more in total right now in terms of his army. If we see 43k mass, only 31k mass, 30k for Zock. So right now you can sadly see a lot of that reclaim got killed by both the Monkey Lords walking on it. But you can also see the formations have been improved recently, so you can actually move units around with your experimentals. Before, the experimental would be in the middle, and then the spacing between the T3 units would be absolutely gigantic if you had a spider bot or any other experimental selected with your T3 land. Now they actually have a much closer formation. Another fight won by Petrick over here. More reclaim for him to take. He only lost one T2 mex down here. This one was very low, but didn't go down. Petrick's second spider is, it's just about done. And Zock's nowhere near finished his one. He's has 4 T3 mexes though. Unfortunately, they don't have any weapons on them. Now we have some arty on the plateau, but it's not super useful. There's only T1 mexes here. This side would be much better for doing damage. So kind of the wrong side. Then he did have this side much longer, so he probably started it before he even had this plateau. T3 air, we have whalers out, a few ASF. Sams, well, we only have 2 Sams. This one's under a shield, it's very secure. This one, not under a shield, but they do have a lot of HP. Now he's pushing in. He targets his opponent's spider bot. Only does half HP damage. The Monkey Lord gets stunned. The loyalists are moving in. All the air is moving in, including some empty transports. Second spider appears. It's getting target fired by these bricks. The T3 PGen is targeted, it goes down. And now, the loyalist stun is stopping Zock from fighting back. I wonder, is he control K'ing? I don't think he is. And somehow Petrick loses both spider bots. Zock only had one and just lost one. I don't understand. And the loyalists, there's still a few alive, but wow. Oh, the TMLs. Oh, that's not a TML. That's a trebuchet. A TML would have been amazing right now. But this spider is very nearly done. Needs to add more build power, and there is just infinite mass on his doorstep. he did lose his T3 P-Gen. He's gonna need to replace that. He has one back here, but he's gonna need a lot more than that if he wants to make use of all this mass. And I think Petrick may have lost the game right there. I'm not sure if he was control K'ing his loyalists, but if he wasn't, he should have been, because he was keeping the laser pointed just into the ground there with this spider bot was just getting stunned. So if he had control K'd his loyalists, he could have just perma-stunned this spider bot if he control K'd the low HP ones. Damn. Guess it was just some missed micro, really. The timing between the two attacks was off. Maybe sending them in two different channels was a bad idea. This one was dead before this one really got to fire off its shots. And also this one died without the loyalists actually really doing anything. Didn't get any stuns in or anything. Maybe just a very slight mistime cost him dearly. Well held from Zock. Also, gotta say, a TML. Just having a TML back here when you have when you're doing your some big push, having a TML behind you is really good, because that's just the last thing they're gonna have ready or be ready to rebuild is TMD, really. As you can see, there isn't any TMD in front of here anymore. I'm sure there was, but it would have died in the push. And he could have killed, well, anything really. Killed the power, killed T3 mexes, killed the spider which was building. And of course TML has such good range, he could have been all the way back in his base and killed a lot of that stuff. But now I think it's Zock's game to lose. I mean, I don't know how he can lose, barring some ridiculous snipe. He has 3 spider bot Rex on his doorstep. He has one of his own built already. Petrick just finishing up his. He has only a single T3 mechs, while Zock has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6th almost done. 7th building, 8th building. So I think we skip in and see if Petrick can do anything crazy. Still doing drops. Does lose this factory. Please. Not sure what's going on with that. Maybe there's some lag or something. Petrick claiming his power. His T2 power now that he has the more efficient T3 P-gens up. Possible push through the middle with a lot of bricks in support. Stealth. 2nd spider bot. 3rd one going up. And I think we'll see the final push shortly. And TMLs. Very nice. Hit the spider bot, kill the T3 P-Gen. Might be too little too late. That T3 HQ is also gonna die. RIP Cybernair HQ. Oh boy, I don't know how you stop this one. Second spider nowhere near completion. Hmm. And his units in a terrible formation thanks to these craters. It's getting pinned against. Can't really try and TML any of these spiders thanks to the loyalist missile deflection. Team B's up now for Zock. And the 3 spiders come in. All the loyalists are stuck behind Petric's spider. That's very sad. And GG. That's a rip. Well, it's often the case that the person who attacks gets punished on a map like this, on Badlands. And Petric could have had this. That push could have worked. He had 2 spiders against 1. He had... That was... I don't think it was the wrong decision to push there. It was just maybe slight miss execution. Still, nice game all the way to XPs, T3 mexes, and a lot of spider bots showing their strength. Well played from Zock and Petric. So it's ladder week, so get out there and spam ladder. You can find the leaderboards in the description. Thanks to Architect for making that site. It's actually looks really cool. Maybe, hopefully we can use it in the future. Maybe have ladder week be a bit more of a regular fixture. It's been a long while since the original one. Look at all these T3 mexes. Glorious. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys.